Good afternoon and happy Thursday, everyone. It is Scott Wohlers with River Place Capital. It is Thursday, July the 27th. I want to take just a brief moment to discuss what markets did last week as we continued another positive week in the equity markets, getting the third quarter off to a great start with the S&P 500 up 69 basis points or 0.69%. The mid-cap index was up 1.19%, and the small caps is measured by the S&P 600, where the leaders for the week up 1.8%. What's great about what we're seeing so far this quarter is not to repeat myself, is we're continuing to see that broadening out of the equity markets, and the small cap index quarter to date is significantly outpacing the large cap index, as well as the mid cap index is outpacing the large cap. Values outpacing growth. And what does that mean? Well, today we got our first read on Q2 GDP, real GDP, and it came in above expectations at 2.4% growth, above the 2% target. So we had all these fears this year about the Fed leading us into a recession to slow down the economy to fight inflation. Well, here is the reality that we lie in. We are a year later removed from 9.1% inflation in June of 22. We have now 3% headline inflation as of June of this year. So we've come down significantly, and the Fed is in their fight against inflation. You've seen it come down significantly. And so we are not going to that recession. So the market broadening out is showing you that the investors have confidence that the economy is growing and expanding and not contracting. And that's why you're seeing small and mid cap and value outperform. You're seeing tech kind of sell off a little bit or lag behind, and you're seeing the value and the small and the mid cap really take the growth mantle. And expect that to be the case for the remainder of the year. We have entered into a new bull market. If you haven't turned on the TV, the Dow Jones Industrial has been positive for 14 straight days. If the market were to close today at these levels, the Dow would be up for 15 straight days. This week, yesterday, we got a Federal Reserve that raised interest rates 25 basis points. 6 months ago, with the Fed policy and the hawkish tone that you heard yesterday from Chair Powell, saying that they don't know that the job's yet done, would have sent markets down. However, it was a non-event yesterday. One of the things and the key takeaways that I took away from Chair Powell's speech yesterday is he did finally admit that rates were in restrictive territory, which is signaling an end to the potential future rate hikes. We at River Place believe they don't need to raise any more, and that actually July they didn't need to do that either, as inflation continues its trend downward, and we don't need to risk things in the economy breaking by raising interest rates if the trend is continuing down. So where are there opportunities in this market, and what do you do? Well, here's where we are. Most investor sentiment still is very bearish, and there's still a significant amount of money sitting on the sidelines. And remember, in aggressive bull markets, you just need to start dollar cost averaging in. Don't wait for the pullback to maybe come, or you're going to miss out. So pick a discipline and pick a strategy. Pick good, solid foundational companies that you know and understand and like, and start dipping your toe back in if you're in these money funds to get these opportunities in the market in the cyclical areas that we see for the latter half of this year. We don't see a recession this year, and we don't see one on the horizon. With all the stimulus to come down the pipe next year, with the infrastructure bill, the Inflation Reduction Act, and the CHIPS Act that are going to provide additional stimulus to the United States economy. So if you have questions about how to navigate this new bull market that we're in and ways to take advantage of it, feel free to give us a call. We'd love the opportunity to talk you through it. You can reach us at 904-346-3460, or as always, check us out online at www.riverplacecapital.com. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your week. Thanks so much.